Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the awkward kid from down the street. I will be playing week 1. I did one transaction while I was gone. It was to get Ryan Mallett because Cardell Jones and Zach Mettenberger are both injured. And also I got Lucky Whitehead from the Cowboys, but that was a signing, not less than a trade. But he's just a return man. I just picked him up because to help Emmanuel Sanders not get injured, because he's very injury prone. He usually tears his shoulder or breaks his collarbone within the first 3 weeks of the season, on the game at least. It's horrible. So we are going to start the game. The Panthers clearly have the advantage at an 86 overall, and we are an 81 overall. Jeez. Alright, here we go. They're going to start off with the ball. We're hoping to have a pretty convincing game. A Super Bowl 50 was no fluke, and that we didn't need Peyton Manning to win a Super Bowl. I still think it's crazy that Brock Osweiler left and went to Houston. But in real life, as you've seen, that didn't go over so well for him. It was Shane Ray in there for a tackle. There's obviously a hold right there in front of us. So that's going to be called back. That's what we were hoping for. I bring a zone blitz on that play. It's 3rd and long. Oh, and there's Von Miller in for a sack. First sack of the year. Hitting Cam when it matters. And they just high-fived in Cam's face if you caught that. Here's Lucky Whitehead. There's Cody Latimer, a good block from Emmanuel Sanders. Good first pass of his career for Trevor Siemian. As you can see, Demaryius Thomas lined up right there. More than likely, he's going to break off that route. And he's going to be able to get this. Way to drag your toes. 2 passes. Didn't even get to show off my run game. But let's give that a look. He's able to bring his toes down. Right here. You see, he's not able to break off the press coverage. But he definitely beats the man. And then he goes up, and is able to get the toes down before going out of bounds. That's a touchdown. Up by 7 after 2 possessions. A possession from each team. This is obviously going to be returned. A very short kick for Brandon McManus. But a great return for them. That was crazy. We got Philly Brown. That's Samuel. I'm not really sure who that Samuel guy is, but I seen him on the roster before the game and I was like, oh, don't know that guy. Another holding call on their offense, which also sets them back on another big game. So, the Panthers are really shooting themselves in their foot this game. There's Cam's first pass of the game, good for 6, but it's 3rd and 9 once again. We're going to run the cover 4. And that was a very nice block. They were able to get it out for a completion. 21 yards on 2 completions. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Cam Newton is dicking on me right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh man, oh man, oh man. For some reason they wanted me to run a goal line. You don't ever run a goal line in the goal line. Ever. Never do that. And that's exactly why. I'll give up a field goal any day. Lucky Whitehead again on the return. No one was able to get there. For some reason, Jabril Peppers is on the Panthers. Not really sure why. Now, I hate running this play because it's such an easy completion to the running back. But I tried to go to Demarius Thomas and wasn't trying to air it out. I was just trying to get him a big game. Still no run plays. I think I'm going to try to get this first. I don't go for it often on fourth, but after this pass, I kind of want to get the run game going, so. And Jeff Hireman wide open. So here we go. The first run play of the game is going to be C.J. Anderson in the second quarter. Oh, good block, good block. 9 yards for C.J. Got caught up on that play. As you can see, the run game is not non-existent. It's just I just wasn't picking run plays at the time. There's CJ for 11. I think they only gave me 10 for that. No, Cody Latimer. Cody Latimer's still up. Down to the 10. And there's the block. CJ pulling him up to the 2. There's an 8-yard run. C.J. Anderson. Very nice squeeze into the end zone. And we're up 14-3. So far, so good for the Trevor Siemian experience. Again, I would like to give a shout out to my Facebook page. Follow it, subscribe, whatever, and tell your friends about it, share it. It's called Second Give. It's like First Take, but the second give on it, you know? It's a sports debates page. Me and a buddy of mine run it. All kinds of stuff, hockey, baseball, basketball, football, UFC, like all the major stuff. We don't really follow golf enough to be able to say stuff about it. But I mean, it's worth at least checking it out, you know? Alright, back to the game. Crazy. 2-minute warning. We have a very convincing lead. I do not regret calling that timeout or going for it. I mean, I took 2 risky calls. I mean, calling a timeout that early in a game, that could have been very bad. Also, going for it on 4th could have led to something very bad. Cam Newton's perfect, 5 for 5 against me, but I mean, he's not really doing anything. He's kind of getting those Tom Brady short dink and dunks. Obviously, he's going to complete them passes. Oh, that was questionable. Questionable throw. 6-6, 5-5. And there's a fumble for the Denver defense. A sack fumble. Beautiful. CJ Anderson doesn't have like any skill set at this point. I mean, 5 for 80. I mean, he's getting the holes, but I run the max protection on almost every play that I run the ball. I mean, you hit him with the fake snap most of the time. I haven't done it yet, but when you're unsure about a run play, use the fake snap. It usually hooks you up with a couple yards. Try to get pass protection, max protect. Max protect will take your tight end out of the equation. And then do the fake snap. And I still threw the ball, lobbed it up. And a great catch for Demaryius Thomas over Luke Kuechly. Very risky. Alright, let's see. Let's try that one more time, but actually running the ball. Ugh, there's a read option. Simeon not going anywhere. I have enough time to get a play off and then be able to call a timeout for the field goal, if nothing else. Oh, wow. Completely overthrew Emmanuel Sanders. I'll show you where I was headed on that one, and ended up throwing a pick to Trey Boston. But, alright, right here. Here's Emmanuel Sanders. That's where Simeon lets go of the ball. The ball just completely just keeps going. I know a lot of people probably thought I threw it to this guy. Instead, threw it to that guy. Very bad decision. Very bad accuracy. Not decision, but very bad accuracy on Trevor Simeon's part. But there's 6 seconds. They're not going to score. They're going to need the ball to go in the half. I get ball at halftime. So, not really much of a loss on that play. There's halftime, a bunch of highlights, Cam Newton, Jake Butt, Jeff Hireman, all of them. They all made plays. Each team has a turnover, one team benefiting the other team not so much. He hit CJ. CJ with the broken tackle. Nine for 11. Trevor Simeon is not doing too bad. Yes, he threw a pick, but a win overshadows that pick for sure. There's a nice run, nice powerful run by Anderson to get 3. I want to get Emmanuel Sanders some yards, but... Oh, there it is. There it is. Wide receiver screen. They keep yelling nowhere, but I just put up a 15-yard. The defense does some crazy stuff. CJ Anderson again. And he hits that hole. Very nice, very nice. Throw it to the corner of the end zone. Throw a pick. Second pick of the game to James. Well, that one was to James Bradbury. Emmanuel Sanders not getting up there in time. Damn. That stinks. Definitely thought I had him beat. Oh, we pressured Kim on that one. That's his first incomplete of the game. Alright, here we go. Tripped him up. I was definitely going to try to sack Cam on that, for sure. There's Eric Wolf again. Sack, fumble. And the Panthers are still going to pick it up. And this is 4th and 25. Cam's got to be mad. He has 2 fumbles. We have 2 picks. Here we go. Oh, got him. Got him. CJ Anderson just ran that man out of the air. The goal here is obviously to throw no interception. And like, dude, you're so interception prone, and yada yada. And CJ's having a pretty good game. That's probably going to be a face mask from what it looked like. Yeah, we're going to take that, obviously. I mean, that gives us another 15 added to the end. And here we are in the red zone. And that's intercepted. 3 interceptions. I don't think we're going to catch that guy. Emmanuel Sanders being the fastest guy here. I was like getting pulled back with Cody Ladner. Whoa! How did he get... I don't understand. I don't see how that happened. Oh, man. Ugh, 3 interceptions. Trevor Siemian went from good to bad real quick. Oh, now it's 9-14. A field goal's not going to help them. Here we go. Another drive. I don't know what to do now. We have 3 interceptions. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I had all day in that pocket. Cody Lattimore has 3 catches for 56 yards. Really nice 3-yard gain. Running over 6 yards a carry, so that's good. I was gonna say, he just needed to gain a yard to keep it at 6 yards with the 12th carry of the game. He might have a 100-yard game today, which is good for him. If you want to be good at this game, you're going to need to do more than just pass the ball. Right there's his stats. His stats are very good. And then we're running the opposite way, but we're going to toss it. Give him that little head start. Go head up with Luke Kuechly. Gain that 5 yards. And we're pitching it again. That guy missed his block. No big deal. We need 6 to get 100. We should be using Devontae Booker on this play, actually. There we go. Devontae Booker is out there. Read that blitz. Seen it coming, got the quick route. No one was going to cover the running back because they all pulled them. So. There's Kuechly. A 2-yard gain is all we need for him to have 100 yards, like an exact 100-yard gain. We're going to go for outside run. We're going to go with the stretch play. We should be able to get an 11-yard touchdown right here. I think he got the first. Oh, he got the extension. Reached 100 yards. It was 130 yards. Very good game. We're gonna let the clock down the lane a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't throw the ball. I'm coming here with the halfback dive. And that's a touchdown. Hit him with all the stiff arms in the world. I think those like 3 stiff arms, but that was awesome. And with only 2:49 remain, I believe. Let's see, 8 points, 17, 4, you know, it's a 12-point lead. Like I was thinking if I had to kick a field goal, they would need 8 points. And now they need 8 and then they need 4. Like there's no way that they're just gonna end in a tie. Solely a win or win situation. Like I win or they win. And they're still running it. That's incredible that they'd still be running the ball. Because this is probably going to go down to the 2-minute warning. And they should definitely just be whipping this ball downfield. And they tried to hit Kelvin Benjamin on the quick route. I mean, Cam only has 8 pass attempts. It's a little ridiculous if you ask me. There's Derek Wolfe off the edge. Sack. Derek Wolfe with a sack and a half. And I think he has a forced fumble. We have 4 sacks this game, so they're 1. And Trevor Simeon's not even a mobile quarterback. That's crazy. It's now 4th and 19. We're going to go with the 3-man deep. And then we're going to run the cover 2 spy. We have TJ Ward. And that's intercepted. User pick by Justin Simmons. He's a rookie. That's going to seal the game. 21-9, at least for the time being. I'm a decent game manager for the most part. I don't make stupid mistakes. But don't get me wrong, I do tend to pass it on some teams. Like I'm just like, you know what? Let's be jerks. Oh, and we fumbled it. That was me trying to fight for yards, being a jerk. This play's also me being a jerk, not gonna lie. Oh no! See, like I said, bad clock management on that. That was my fault. I mean, we're not gonna lose. But it's still nice to play as a gentleman. Run the clock out. So Carolina most likely will get the ball back, unless I can get a first here. Oh, lobbed it out there. Jeff Hireman. Well, I was obviously going to pass it because it was 3rd and long. Go to first. The clock running. He has 126 yards on 22 carries. As the clock ticks down, I'd just like to say, tune in to next week's episode, or the next episode, not next week's. I'm not doing it weekly, I'm doing it almost daily. Just tune into the next episode, leave your comments. I'm trying to think, week 2, week 3 is when they do the scouting. Kind of looking forward to that. Next week, I believe we play the Colts, so that should be fun. They have a very weak defense, so this should be similar to this, except maybe bigger run plays. That's the game. There you have it, 21-9, a disappointed Cam Newton. I'm gonna hold the skip. First game of the season, Trevor Siemian outplayed Cam Newton, who had 55 yards. 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I have to cut back on those picks. That is outrageous. But great running game by C.J. Anderson for the day. He did fumble. Cam fumbled twice. A rushing touchdown. A receiving touchdown. He had 4 catches. Just a very good game for CJ. Defensively, we got a ton of sacks. A sack and a half for the rookie who was just drafted in the 2nd round this year, DeMarcus Walker. They have Julius Peppers. Unbelievable. Von Miller had a sack. Von Miller had and 1 tackle for a loss. Interceptions. We did have Justin Simmons get a pick for Boston College rookie. Very nice. Thank you. Tune into our next episode. Thank you very much.